We are discussing about the prototype of turbojet engine based on fuel of LPG or CNG. Now we are basically discussing about the components, and we gonna start from here. This is the copper tube. Copper tube, the main working of copper tube is to maintain the flow of fuel inside the combustion chamber. It contains 3 holes of 4 mm just to maintain the pressure of fuel inside the combustion chamber. Casing of the system. It is basically the outer portion which is containing combustion chamber inside it, and is basically used to provide fresh air to the combustion chamber with the help of turbocharger casing, as we can see here, and which is basically connected with the turbocharger present on the other side of the component. There is a flame tube or combustion chamber which contains different sizes of holes for ventilation of fresh and compressed air inside the engine.
Go.
Flame tube. Flame tube basically contains different holes of different sizes. There are 18 holes of 4 mm, 5 holes of 7 mm and 5 holes of 11 mm. And we are using spark plug as ignition starter, which will be connected with spark generator.
Go.
The turbo casing is connected with the outer casing by this pipe. In this turbo casing, the compressed air will be flown, and that will transfer with the help of this pipe or connection we have made, so that the compressed air can move inside the outer casing. Go. We will transfer LPG fuel or CNG fuel through this, and the fuel will be flown through copper tube into the combustion chamber or the flame tube, where the combustion will be taken place. Spark plug will be connected with spark generator so that the spark can produce inside it. The exhaust gases inside the combustion chamber will move through this portion into the turbocharger, which will rotate the shaft of turbocharger. Now the basic problem we were facing was that to provide fresh air, so we have connected the turbo casing with the outer casing so that we can blow or flow the compressed air by the help of this blower into the turbo casing, which will move the air inside the outer casing. And this process will continue, and it basically works on open brayton cycle, which is a gas cycle in which fuel is not rotated and it gets burned. And the problem we are facing right now is the lubrication system, and we have to provide external power to the blower. We will think about this process later on, but right now we will give you a demo of this. Will flow through this copper tube into this combustion chamber, which is inside the outer casing of this, and we will be using blower just to demonstrate how we are transferring fresh and compressed air inside the outer casing. The casing is basically connected with the turbocharger on same axis and with same shaft. So the amount of flow air through this into the outer chamber will also help in rotating the turbocharger, and as well as the exhaust gases from the combustion chamber, which will move with the pressure into the turbochargers so that the power can be generated with the help of them, and we can rotate the shaft with more power and more sufficiently.